All right, so what I'm gonna do, what we are gonna do, is we are gonna start making the next bread. So then, when that's out of the oven, it has to cool. We can then make the frosting and frosting it while this one cooks, is my thought process. So for this, we're doing our streusel topping first, because the streusel topping was so delicious on the pumpkin bread. It was very good. This is my garbage bag. And we're going to do the melted butter. We're going to get the half cup of flour. That's why I love this measuring cup. I can just quickly slide it off. We need 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar, but all I have is dark. I'm sure that affects the taste, but we'll live with it. I definitely want to make my own brown sugar. But I want to get more of that container you see back there, like how my flour's in. So then I have a place to store it, and I need a clay teddy bear for it. So I think that would be really cool to make my own. I've seen videos, and I've seen videos of people making their own powdered sugar. All right, 1 tablespoon ground cinnamon. Or 1 teaspoon, good thing I'm rereading. I usually, before I would film my recipes, I would use my phone. So now, reading them off the computer is nice, but it's different for me. 1 teaspoon cinnamon and 2 tablespoons. It does say you can add 2 teaspoons of chopped pecans, but I'm not doing that. And I do need 2 tablespoons of white sugar. And then we're gonna add the melted butter and we're gonna stir. One, 2. And we're gonna, says butter and whisk everything until, all right, we're gonna stir this in because that brown sugar gets a little hard. So this recipe calls for 1 egg and 1 egg white, and that's what is coming out next. So we're gonna do no room for error. These are my last 2 eggs. We're going to put the yolk right there, so I think I need that. keeping the sides down. Okay, let's read what's next. Add egg white, mashed bananas, and sour cream. So you get a half of cup of sour cream. I've never ever put sour cream in banana bread. What? Why not? And then I think it calls for 2 bananas. I'm gonna have to refreeze some of those bananas. All right. Put that right there. Oh yes. All right, and I'll see you over there. The step of peeling the bananas before you freeze them, I believe, is unnecessary. It does make for it easier, but it's not necessary in my opinion. Now we're gonna mix that. It does make it more convenient when you are defrosting your bananas and you can just scoop in there and there's no peels to mess with, but either way works. I don't know if I'll need that then. Okay, so now we're doing the cream cheese filling, and it says in a medium bowl, beat the softened cream cheese, which this is 8 ounces, and we only need 6, so we're gonna save some. This is my garbage container. Maybe I should do a homemade cream cheese video. That'd be cool. I would have to look up how to do that. So, about 2 ounces. Because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and now we're going to put that in there. I'm going to shove this in there. Now we're going to add more banana extract, a half a teaspoon. Now you're going to add, and then 3 tablespoons of sugar. So we're going to go 1/2 a teaspoon of banana extract. My sugar's right there. This one didn't call for me to chill the streusel top. 1, 2, 3, 2 tablespoons of flour and the egg yolk. I need to get my whisk. Do I have the other one? That one's full of banana mixture. We need the whole yolk. Did I call this a whisk? I meant my spatula. All right. And 2 tablespoons of flour. And now we will, in a medium bowl, we're going to mix this. We'll let that mix. And we're going to see what we do. We skipped the pecans and the chocolate chips. I was thinking about doing blueberries, but then I have no more berries. So that would have been good, like a blueberry banana bread. I want to do that next time for this recipe, if this recipe is good. So I will see you guys in 2 minutes when we start to step in. Now, one step that I was not sure about in this recipe was putting that parchment paper in. I know there are tricks and hacks you can do it to make it perfect, but I didn't take the time to look up any of those tricks and hacks. And I mean, it was pretty easy just to pull it out of the pan that way, but I did wait for the bread to cool before I removed the paper. And putting that cream cheese layer in was very nerve-wracking. And I'm surprised the bread turned out as good as it did, and it gave me a lot of hope to just keep trying new recipes and to keep the recipe testing going because it's been fun. And now we are going to bake this beautiful baby for 55 to 60 minutes. Excuse me. We will come back and check it with a knife. And my real baby just woke up because he was sleeping in the 4-season porch, or 3-season. We don't know which seasons those are. It could either be, well, for sure fall and spring, but we don't know if what the third one is because it's definitely not summer and it ain't winter. Teaspoons, not table. All right. So what we have here is for our glaze for the banana bread that we just popped in the oven. And I wonder if it's like everybody's glaze is the same. Always just powdered sugar based. Powdered sugar. There we go. And then we're going to do some more banana extract. It's going to be extremely banana-y. And then 4 to 5 teaspoons of milk. 1. We'll start out with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are going to whisk. Now, if there was a whisking song, we could add it here because this is the best arm workout if you've ever whisked, you know. So that's the last step for the banana bread. While it is baking, we're not gonna do anything until it's cooled. I just don't like the way it is when you put glaze on something while it's hot. So when you guys come back with me to glaze it and try it, I am not going to be wearing my cute wintry time white turtleneck. I'm going to be comfy. So I will see you guys later this afternoon. Bye. Pouring the glaze over this bread was the most satisfying for me. This bread is gone. I should have made a second loaf to gift to someone. There is somebody named Mike who does really like my breads. He's my husband's friend and he's an older friend. So next time I will definitely make one of these loaves for him because I know he would really get a lot of joy out of it. They like the homemade cooking. He's an older guy and I guess that they just love that. Now watch when we cut into this. And I was trying to figure what would be best and I thought, nope, that big lump of the glaze will not be good for the camera to see. And I had to cut quite a big piece so you guys could get the full gist. I needed to make sure I got the cream cheese in there in that slice just because it's so freaking beautiful. This bread is very decadent, but it is worth the calories to eat a piece of this beautiful bread. And just look at that there. I mean, that is like my most proud moment. Did you guys see the inside of that cake? Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. But I have to make sure I get a little piece of everything, so it's gonna be a big bite. Take a little piece of everything and I drop some on the floor for the dog. Beast. Right there. Honey. Honey. So good. This bread is so good. And it looks just like the inside. So I was looking at this lemon puff recipe and I was like, I don't know if my bread turns out like it looks, I'll do this lemon puff recipe then. It's a lemon cupcake puff recipe and I can do lemon brownies that day too. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make the bread. It is 3 steps, but it's worth it. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.